It's the Griddle Guru coming at you with another unboxing. That's right, I picked up another Blackstone camping griddle. For those of you who saw one of my most recent videos, I did an unboxing of Blackstone's 20-inch camp griddle. I found a little bit of an issue with the griddle top surface. I know I had a lot of people reach out to me. So a lot of people went to my website, thegriddleguru.com, and sent me some messages and thought I was overreacting to those bubbles on that 20-inch Blackstone camping griddle. I understand why those bubbles were there when they seal those. And again, I don't know everything about how Blackstone makes their griddle tops, but just any type of griddle top that is sealed or has a coating on top, if any debris or debris gets trapped underneath there, that's what happened. That's why it was kind of 3 or 4 what I described as bubbles on the griddle surface. Some people said it's you're overreacting, just chill out. Again, I could have been, but I did have a different griddle with a different manufacturing company that has a coating on top. Same thing, and about 8 months into me using it, it did flake up, revealing the bare metal. And so I didn't want that happening with that Blackstone griddle top. It might not have ever happened, but I did just want to say that to those folks who reached out to us. We had some people text us on our Griddle Guru hotline, which is 313-GRIDDLE. That's right, I have a Griddle Guru hotline. Kind of crazy, but it is what it is. With all that being said, I did return the 20-inch Blackstone's camp griddle, and I was initially gonna buy just another Blackstone 20-inch camp griddle because I really like that, and I'm of the opinion that more griddle surface, the better. I'm not kidding you when I say I spent over an hour in the camping section at Walmart today and deliberating over whether I should pick up a 20-inch, a 14-inch, or both. And so I ended up picking up this 14-inch griddle, and here's why. I know in the last video when I was giving him a review of the 20-inch griddle, I still think that the more griddle space, the better. But I was thinking through this. That's what works for me. I have a pretty large family. There's 6 of us total, my wife and I, and our 4 kids. And so I'm always trying to figure out what's the biggest griddle I can get. But I was thinking through this. This is good for those who are on the go. I think we're going to open it up and look. It does have the single burner there on the side. And so listen, there's so many different scenarios of scenarii. I know that where I just made that word up. There's a lot of different scenarios. The good thing is Blackstone has a diverse portfolio. You could find something that you need. There's other manufacturers out there as well. But anyways, I just want to unbox this. Let's get going. Again, this is Blackstone's 14-inch griddle, camp griddle with side burner. And so I'm going to go ahead and pop this bad boy open. And curious if the griddle surface on this one is free of any bubbles. And if it's not, I'll try not to overreact again. I can't make any promises, but I am super pumped about this. By the way, this was 140 bucks. At my local Walmart. There was 3 of these left, I think, and then there was only one 20-incher left, not including the one that I had returned. So, all right, let's see here. So again, this has the same footprint as the 20-inch as far as total, like the case size. Let's. All right. Oh, man, again, same thing as the last one that I unboxed. Love the color, love the contrast, the gray look, and that orange really pops on the side. So, oh, that's it. I've never seen an anti-mold and mildew power pack. Do not eat, just in case you're wondering. All right, so here we go. All right. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's like a suitcase, right? It's got the little pass stickers on there when they did their quality control. So yeah, get the turn knobs, adjustments on the bottom. Love that, because if you're cooking on uneven surface, it helps you to position these legs in a way that the grease will go to the back of the griddle. Now, while we've got this closed still, just want to show you the rear grease system. Little lever goes down like that, positions it just like that. This little latch basically provides, it seems like it provides like a little bit of a support on the bottom of that. I think that's how it's supposed to go. Yeah, there we go. So let's spin this let me not do that. Let me put this back. Put the little tab down there. Let's open this back up. Let's see here. All right. More cardboard to throw. Just, well, I almost, don't know what just happened with that. All right. So here we have it. I'm going to lift this up so you can see without dropping this off the edge. There we have it, your 14-inch griddle surface, titanium coating, very similar looking to the E-Series that they make. And so let's just get this little wire off here. Same thing with the 20-inch griddle. You can't just take this griddle top out. There's a lever on the back or underneath it. You got to push up, or not a lever, it's just swivel. You press up and turn. I've seen some people on YouTube spinning that thing until it comes off. That's not what you need to do. All right, here we go. Let's see what the surface looks like. No bubbles, because you know that's what I was looking for right away. So there's aluminum underneath. But again, there's that little lever. When you press that button up underneath, there's a latch that's spinning into this hole right here. But there we have it. Again, that's a pretty small footprint, but you know what? It does the job if it's just a couple of you. I'm trying to see where my measuring tape is, but here it is. So I wanted to get see how, get some actual measurements of this. So, yep, 14 inches, of course, that's what it says on the box. I was curious about the 14 by a foot. So 14 long ways and then a foot wide. And then we've got this, yeah, so obviously that's the rest of it. So this side burner, about 6.5, 7 inches or so, 6.5, and then, you know, same footprint as this. Oh, sorry, not the same footprint as this, but the total is the same footprint as the other one that they make. So there's that. I'm going to lift this up again so you can see. Propane valve regulator in the middle there for stowaway purposes. Of course, they've got this all wrapped up in here. But the more I was thinking about this, again, I was shying away from getting this one that had the single burner open flame there. Then I thought, you know, it is nice to have it all together. You know what I mean? In the last video, I talked about Coleman making a little open flame side burner. Ozark Trail has one. Those aren't the only two, but those are the ones I see at Walmart a lot. But it's kind of nice to have all this together, especially if you're out and about. So camping. I'm going to put this back in here. So when you put this griddle top back in there, you see these little lips on here. It's got to go kind of down inside there. And then you got to push this up and spin. It's a little bit tricky to get that in there. There we go. So now it's locked in place. All right. So there we have it. I'm just excited this doesn't have any bubbles in it. I am going to cook something on this, but as I'm looking at this, I mean, this is really compact. It's all in one. Again, for a family of 6, this isn't going to solve all my needs, but technically if I needed to, you just have to cook in batches. But this looks great. I am going to do a cook on it, but I just don't want to do an unboxing. I'm just super pumped that there are no irregularities on the surface of the griddle top. So I'm excited about that. Stay tuned for a cooking on this, a first cook on this video. I'm also going to do a video of, I bought the griddle leg kit that goes with this. So curious to see how that shapes out. It was 50 bucks. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll do a cook on this and keep you updated as to how this is functioning. So griddle gurus, you know what to do. Until next time, griddle on.